We interrupt the Humbound Project podcast feed to bring you this present story. Frank has the details.
Thanks for that, Freddie. Well, look, fellas,
Oh.
now that we're a big show,
Good one. Good one.
I love how much we're talking ourselves up. Like one very slight
If
brush with I don't know,
you
fame?
saw, if
What
you
do we
saw
do?
if you saw our operation here, oh boy, oh boy.
okay, now that we are a slightly bigger show,
Bigger
then
show.
perhaps we were pre.
Once now that we're too big for our boots,
yeah, that's a good way to put it.
now that
Yeah.
now that we're bigger than our boots,
I guess what I was trying to say is I've seen other shows do this. They have a Patreon.
they have a Patreon. As I will, and when we start it, I will be referring to it as the Lucky's Dadrian because I
We
am
did
hilarious.
discuss this.
Yeah.
I think I'm still unsure if I
He's
want to
not
use it. I'll
sure?
be honest.
Well,
Lucky
is it
Dadrian?
okay? How would you feel
It's
if I
as
just
awkward as all our other names?
Yeah,
I'll give it that.
It's
on
I will
brand,
say
isn't
that
it?
about it.
Yeah, it's on brand. I
So
don't
if
know
you would
it's
like to be
tolerable and
if,
on brand,
if you'd like to be Lucky's Dadrian, what have we got? What have we got? We're going to keep it pretty simple to begin with, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
So before people now, sometimes people panic when they hear that sort of stuff. We're not locking any of our episodes behind Patreon
No,
content.
no.
Every episode we do will still be put out free to air as it was. What we will be providing for, and we're going to have just one tier, and it's I think the cheapest you can do on Patreon is like $2 a month or something crazy,
it's probably
crazy
less
like
than
that.
that, but yes.
Well, I think they've updated
Oh,
their
make
thing,
it-
so it's
oh,
new
okay.
minimums now.
Oh,
and I think
right, I
with conversions
see.
and currency conversions and stuff like that. I think it's around
we
$2.
are in Australia.
Yeah,
And
right.
our Aussie dollar
Aussie
ain't
dollar's-
what she used to be.
It's not worth a whole lot. But yeah, so basically, the minimum amount we could possibly do on Patreon will get you into our own Discord. Discord's
Hey-o.
a tool that we've been using to communicate amongst ourselves and sort of, help put the show together. Discord, if you never use it, it's a very simple sort of chat app, I guess. You can have different sort of threads for different things where you can talk about the show. You can talk to us when we get on there, time permitting. But also, as this continues to grow, you'll be able to chat to other
Yeah.
Patreons. So you guys
Discord
can,
is really good. I'm a really old man who doesn't understand this stuff, and I find it quite. Once I got used to it, I found it probably the best way to
Yep.
keep in touch with things.
and I'm keen to trying to convince you guys to do a little bit more content.
Yes.
Like I'm thinking about like kids book reviews.
Yeah.
And or
Ooh.
talking about other kids shows.
Yeah, these are
Like,
the things that we're going to
obviously,
explore.
I
I'm going to
think-
try
yeah.
and.
there's different things we can do with it.
Yeah, I think so. Because like a lot of other kids shows, you can't talk about them episode by episode, but you can talk about them as a whole
Yeah.
entity.
Mhm.
And I think there's some fun we could have with that.
Yeah,
So
and
if
you
wanna be
guys
part
seem
of
like
that-
fun. You guys seem like fun people. We thought we could have some fun.
Let's all
and
have
you can
some
be
fun
part
together.
of us figuring out what this Lucky's Dadrian's going to be like.
Yeah, exactly.
I promise that if you become a Lucky's Dadrian, I will try to be better at jumping on Discord and checking my messages from time to time because I'm famously terrible at responding to things. But if a couple of fans of the show want to jump on, then
It's okay. Guilt is a powerful motivator for Brendan.
For me, it
So
really
it's-
is.
it's,
It may be the only one. So see if you can motivate me. I bet you can. More than these two lollies.
But yes, so we really appreciate all your interaction, and if you're keen to come along and throw a few dollars at us because you appreciate what we do and you want to be part of a few more conversations with us, we'd really appreciate that. And
Yeah.
so I think we're just keen to, like, we were talking about it and we were kind of like, oh well, if the other option is just not doing it, like, let's just do it.
Put it out there, see what happens.
You know, because I think the last time we had that idea, I was kind of like, yeah, I don't know, you know, we'll hang out and we'll talk about Bluey, and then you just end up like being talking to the creators and stuff like that. that. So stuff can go well, actually.
Yeah, turns out
Sometimes.
can go real well.
Despite Marty's pessimism, it turns out things can actually go well.
Right?
Who knew?
Yeah, so proof to Marty that the world can be a good place.
Mm.
So we're proving to Marty world can be good. We're guilt tripping Brendan,
Yep.
and we're giving
The way
Frank
to make me do
connections to
stuff.
make sure he set up the Discord permissions correctly. This is
Yeah,
going to be
yeah.
great. This is
Oh,
going to be a
boy.
good time.
Please
all
set up
round.
the
This is
Discord
triggering
permissions
all
correctly.
of us. All of us are feeling very triggered.
Why are we doing this again?
I do not know.
Dealy boy.
Are we selling this enough? I don't know.
Hmm.
Are we meant to be selling it? Oh, sorry, I read the wrong thing.
Now
on the
I feel
Discord.
guilty.
On that note, back to you in the studio, Freddie.
Thanks, Frank. Now here's Snickers with the traffic.